Hello, hello. Welcome to their very first ever Customizer Showcase series. I'm Collector Express, aka 1970 Customs, and my co-host is
Steve Hill, NuffSaidCustoms. I'm sorry.
My co-host got quiet for a second. I was wondering if
sorry.
Hulk Smash Customs.
And
NuffSaidCustoms.
Hulk Smash, I think that's supposed to be your cue.
Yeah, I'd like to welcome our guest tonight, NuffSaidCustoms.
And
hey, how's it going?
Oh, and our customizer artwork, I want to show off a little bit. This is going to be a series where we showcase other customizers and show off their work. And one of the first things before we go into a little bit of Q&A and a little more discussion with NuffSaidCustoms, I just want to show some of his work. Let me get to share up the screen. And we got one person in the chat already. Darth, welcome to the stream again, Darth. Saturday stream. What? And we go. Okay. I got some NuffSaid's really good customs here. And here we go. We got like a Punisher.
Oh, yeah, the heavy armored Punisher Mando. I really dug that guy. Like, I could see a whole crossovers of Mandos and just any kind of franchise you go with, just Ninja Turtle Mandos.
Yeah, the heavy Mando had such a great look too.
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
I actually got you one of those figures. Didn't I?
Hope. Was it? Yeah, I think so. Because I think you know what? I think this is the one you got me, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go ahead and put
man,
full screen here and F11. We got Rolando. Welcome, Rolando. We got
Rolando. What's up?
Old Cat Studios, and we got the next custom up. Ooh, very interesting. What is this?
That is Mecha, and I could never say the name. Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cthulhu.
Cool.
Mechanized Cthulhu concept I thought of.
Nice.
That's badass, man.
So yeah, what's that? The SPDR or whatever, that mech Spider-Man, and then just like a bunch of fodder to make the head.
Yeah, I can see that now. I was wondering what it was made out of. As soon as you said that, I can see the spider.
Yeah, right.
Oh, badass buff.
Another Punisher. Yeah, that whole Olivia. I can't think of the name for it.
Yeah.
You know
that
what?
Big
I
arm
like the way
just
he drew
juiced
Punisher.
out.
I can see the Toy Biz Age Apocalypse Sabretooth arms and stuff like that. It's just those arms just for that art style work so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, dude, that's badass.
Dragon Man. Yeah, dude. It's one of those. I just love that base for so many reasons, and it's like I want more of them to kind of just on other projects I could think of to use with him. Like Killer Croc off the bat. I've seen that done a couple times. Love it.
You know what? I wish that was a single release rather than a Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, it really could lend itself to be a deluxe release with a comic style head and some new like fist hands too.
You know what? Don't be surprised. Hulk.
I'd buy the living daylights out of it and just bases for like big monsters.
Yeah.
You made the McFarlane figure look good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Dom knows my ups and downs and loves and hates with this line. I think we've discussed it many times.
There's so much jump in scale.
Yeah, Grodd is not supposed to be below eye level to anybody, So I just wanted to make him nice and imposing. Once again, and thank you again to Dom for helping me out with the parts needed to finish him up.
That's all you, man.
With an arm.
All you.
So cool. Oh, I love that. I bet that looks great displayed with the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, hopefully we'll see this released in the near future, but
With
good luck.
way they reissued, released that Thanos so many times, I'm surprised they haven't done that already.
Yeah,
Right.
this one, and even the one from that What If, he was part of the Guardians. What do they call themselves?
Yes.
He was
The-
he was one of the Ravengers, I believe. Wasn't
yeah, he was a Ravager.
Yeah.
I don't get it. They could have released that. They could have released this right here. You know how many people are looking for this? As a matter of fact, somebody posted this custom and made it look like he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call him out. I don't give a shit. I'll call him out.
Yeah, dude, thanks. I mean, you know what I talked to him like, dude, give credit where it's due and all that. I mean, it doesn't bother it. It's one of those things. Does it bother you because they steal it, or it's like just that they not think no one was gonna know.
But the point is,
don't ever try to take credit for somebody else's custom. Like,
but yeah, he actually posted the custom and he made a comment because he also did like a picture of a comic picture of a Cosmic Ghost Rider, and then he's like, "Y'all see what I'm trying to say over here?" And people are like, "Did you make that custom?" And he wasn't like really answering.
He didn't answer anybody.
Yeah.
Not up front.
yeah,
It's just whatever.
Yeah, it's not right.
It's not right, but you gotta, I guess, take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
Take it in stride. Hey, it's the first time it's ever happened, so it's like, okay, whatever.
So if your work's good enough to steal, I guess it's pretty damn good stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just Build Cat Studios just got the Iron Spider figure. It's really cool, but the Waldo's kind of.
We're not really doing that right now. We're doing a custom showcase here. Hey, Dart.
Yep.
Dart.
And we got the next custom up. We got a Venomized Wolverine.
Another recent. Yeah, Wolvenom, or it was just a concept work I saw on. I was flipping through. Sorry, am I too loud? I'm on the line. Thank you. Okay, sorry.
No worries.
Oh, there we got Alphonse.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey,
yeah.
Fonzie.
Miller. Good evening, gentlemen. What is the base on that for? Like the Caliban?
That is, and again, I'm probably gonna get a shot in the foot for doing this one, but that was the Space Venom.
Really?
Space Venom. I sanded it all down because it was Space Venom, and I couldn't get the one leg, so I threw a Titus leg on him.
Yeah, same mold.
Same thing. So it was, I don't feel that bad for ruining it, like not ruining it, but using it as a base.
Use as base, yeah. It's I threw a custom recently, well, not a custom, a figure on eBay recently just to keep myself from using it. I got one of the Walgreens exclusive white Moon Knights.
Okay.
I was looking at it, it's like, I want those forearm pieces and the boots, but I'm not going to chop up the $60, $70 figure just to get those parts.
Wow. Yeah, no kidding.
I have to fight myself to hopefully somebody buys it, keeps me from doing that.
That old school Johnny Bravo.
Yes,
what
sir.
Was that? I think that was an Etrigan with some Dragon Man arms. And I sculpted the head.
Dragon arms, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just those shows that would never make it today,
Yeah, but the thing is, I think there's a ton of guys out there that would love to have a Johnny Bravo action figure, just to say we had it.
Mama, that's it, Peggy Zero Daddy.
Yes, sir. That's our buddy Gary from Scotland.
Yeah, he's from Scotland.
Wow,
he's up late with us tonight.
Johnny Bear. Hey, Fonz, you're up next week, buddy. So get ready.
Oh, that's badass there. I like that.
That is that. What was that? That the 12-inch Iron Man.
That looks good.
and just a lot of paint layers, And so there was, it's like HasLab went so big with theirs, and I was like, oh man, I can't drop like $700 on a Sentinel.
Yeah.
So I made my own. But yeah.
Can't wait. We got next up.
Mhm.
I passed on the Sentinel mainly because the size. I didn't want. Plus, I didn't want to drop the money for it at the time. And if
Another McFarlane.
very cool.
Thank
I
you.
like that. It is what was the Joker? Is it Joker as Batman or been
Joker? It's been a running costume for a while. The Joker, or I guess Joker imposter.
okay?
They've done it on, even in the one of the Batman series, the Batman with that dreadlock Joker played or impersonated Batman.
Yeah.
Trying to catch some on the showcase. Great idea, guys. Some amazing work here. Enough said.
Thank you, Peggy Zero Dad.
Oh, I know that people give this Wolverine a hard time, but I like this version of Wolverine. He was a beast. He was bigger and buffer.
Can I just show you something real quick then? A little sneak peek.
Oh yeah.
Mid interlude.
Hold on a second. Let me get change out this view. And solo layout.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're going full maskless, no nose.
Is that another one or is it the same one?
This is a different one. This is actually I think this was a cottonmouth base that I shortened.
He's beefier. That's right.
Yeah. So, but I'd have to take pictures and show you the scale. He's actually like the same size as the Wolverines.
Yeah, you cut it. Oh, that's wow. That looks bad. You know what? The whole thing about that Wolverine. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people talk bad about that Wolverine, but the whole concept of how he became that way. Like, I mean, that was an epic moment. Magneto ripping the adamantium right from him, and then he becomes that. It's like, like it's such a cool concept, right?
Oh my god! Yeah, because that was the way
imagery, like you see in that cover, like with all the adamantium being ripped out of them. It was just iconic image from the 90s.
Yeah.
Right? Fatal Attraction, bro. I still think I have the number one, or actually, the 100 issue, the hologram.
Oh wow.
But yeah. So yeah, that's just the yellow suit version, right? Of Wolverine that they released, and I sculpted up the tethered rags and all that, and the Black Queen.
They were hinting at this on the Hasbro Pulse, so like with the second tier that we'll never make on the Ghost Rider not Charger.
But what for though? I don't understand why. What does she have to do with Robbie Reyes?
Nothing. They said that these tiers, the tiers are going to be demonic related, but have nothing to do with Robbie Reyes. So that's why we got Mephisto. And this is supposed to be in tier 2, which we're not even going to. I doubt that not Charger is going to even fun.
The not Charger.
Yeah, it's not a Charger. A little meme somebody made. It's like Hasbro seems to be is cool with KOs because they made a KO Charger of a Skeletor meme. It's the face with the voice collector express. Beard Gang.
Nice.
This.
Black Queen.
I think of like costume that is her costume's a little risque to put on the shelf.
A little bit, I would say. I mean, people were going mental over the Slave Leia a couple years back,
Yeah,
so
those are just bots on Twitter, so it don't really matter.
right.
Like what they could do too is like when they did the comic book Guardians of the Galaxy box set.
Yeah.
They put a cloth soft goods tunic over top Gamora, where she's in her bikini costume.
Oh, okay.
So all you have to do is take the tunic off, and you got a comic book accurate Gamora.
Yeah, they could do something like that if they really wanted to, or they could make it a store exclusive.
Make her a Pulse exclusive.
Yeah, even Amazon exclusive. I don't think Amazon really cares about that.
Nah.
I mean, truthfully, with the I think with the no plastic boxes, they could just slap
Oh yeah.
any comic still on there, right? Sell, boom. You don't even have to show the figure.
Disney took over Marvel. They actually censored artwork with her in the books after they took over Marvel.
Wow.
Ooh. That's
like,
bananas.
Because, Disney is virtuous.
Oh my God.
Hire some bunch of P words more than any one group of company in the world.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, cool. Venomized Kingpin.
Venomized Kingpin. Yeah, dude. I just had a buddy of mine gave me a Kingpin or a Kingpin, and I was like, what do you do with it? I didn't think I had the cane, so I think I made the cane, and yeah, all that black symbiote is that 3D puff paint.
3D puff paint. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, like fabric paint. It's just like a very thick paint, and it solids up. It congeals up, and you get a nice light edge, like a raised paint, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually held this in my hand, and it's so cool. The paint, it almost feels like rubber. Like, you know what I mean? Once it hardens up, it's like textured like rubber on top of what's that stuff that Amazon's got no so what's that stuff that people that dip stuff,
plastic dip.
Plastic dip. Yeah.
That kind of paint there could have been handy too when I was doing my sludge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Like anytime you want a nice, and it cures in like a gloss too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at that nice like symbiote finish, right? I didn't even have to really do anything.
Well, that made my work a lot easier working on sludge. I wish I'd known about that.
Do they have different colors?
Oh, tons of colors. The only thing is it takes like 4 hours to like cure, right? So you can't, you have to really be disciplined. Do it. Don't touch it for 4 hours, half a day. I even left it like overnight.
Same thing when you're sculpting too. You can only work on a certain part for so long, then you got to move on.
Yeah.
Sit it down, or you're gonna start putting your thumb in it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is not forgiving though. Like once it smears, you got to wipe it and start all over again.
Ooh, nice.
My killer croc.
Love the
Look at the eyes. Those eyes are crazy.
Those repaint.
The figure is such neon green to go from that to this. That is a great job, dude.
Like I've got another one, and I'm on the fence whether to get the McFarlane one and like swap the head and give another paint job, or do I just keep the classic build a figure and just give them the paint.
Oh, that is. Weapon 8. This is something I don't understand.
What's a what? Sorry?
This is something why I don't understand. This would say, make Weapon 8, make more Hulk characters.
Tell me about it.
Oh, and you even out the biceps where the one's bigger than the other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that drove me nuts. The whole arm was smaller, so it all got sculpted. The traps.
And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Right.
But
yeah, no, that was a fun one to make. I can't believe it took me forever. I put that thing down for so many months, and it's like, you know what, this boy needs to be finished.
Yeah, you also did a lot of work on the legs too. You shaved down a lot of the legs too.
Yeah, like it doesn't have any tattered shorts. It's all clean. The belt is all fodder, and then the protrusions are all hors d'oeuvre picks, plastic hors d'oeuvre picks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, repurpose
It's
anything you can. It's like what the.
but you know what? When you snap it, it came off and it gave this really sharp edge to it. So the thing had weight and was very sharp.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
This is another one I actually held in my hand. And you know
I
what
think-
though? The
Did you
pictures
resculpt
don't
the
do it
pecs, too?
justice, eh?
Did you resculpt the pecs as well?
Sorry, the picks?
The
Oh,
pec.
the claws?
The pec.
No, the chest and the traps.
The pec
Oh yeah,
portal.
yeah. The chest is sculpted up. The chest is sculpted up. The traps and both arms. And this thing is like pretty much
a lot
like.
more jacked looking than the base figure.
Yeah, no, he is definitely. I would say 80% sculpted. The only thing was like the midsection I didn't touch, and the hands.
I was
Mhm.
really surprised when took one of those apart, and the midsection's a rubber overlay.
No kidding, eh? You know what? I'm glad I didn't have to take him apart. He pretty much the color was nice,
Mhm.
and no rub, nothing. That's it.
I wish they would make another arm for this one. And they could use it for other characters like this.
Yeah.
The bigger arm makes that body look a lot better. The bigger, if they had two of those big arms, like what you did here, but of course you got a lot more defined torso too.
Why did he have a smaller arm? Why was his arm smaller?
I put the question out when I did the review on the KO one. It uses the 80th anniversary Hulk body.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the question out asking people, it's like, why is this one arm bigger? And that's it's something new in the game. He's not fully transformed in the game, and he's got one arm bigger supposedly in the game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, every time I see pictures of the game, he looks normal.
I think it's like a sub storyline in it.
Yeah.
Hulked out Grogu, or Baby Yoda to some.
Grogu smash.
Grogu
Yeah,
smash.
What a concept, eh?
Those little spider creatures better beware if he's hungry.
Yeah, you know, that's what you do when you eat a lot of eggs. You know, you get a lot of protein, right? So you got jacked. Yeah, dude, it was Fing Fang Foom Hulk with sculpted feet and hands, and that little mini Baby Yoda head.
Oh, that's such a cool idea, man.
I'm going to stop here and skip that one for a second when we go back to that one.
Oh,
Full shot of Croc. Man, that Croc turned out good. He's like an actual claw for wraps, too.
Yeah. Best thing, just cut some strips of gauze, wrap it up, get your hands nice and dirty, and just rub.
Yeah.
It's easy, you know, because he lives in the sewers. He's gonna look like like crap.
Exactly. The Build-A-Figure's so clean.
We got another Croc picture here. That is such a great, imposing picture.
Oh, thanks.
He works good with the 7-inch scale McFarlane figures. His size.
You know.
But, we got one of my favorites, the Maestro.
The Maestro.
And you even got the warts on them. So a lot of people leave those off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sculpted all those on with just what was it? Aves epoxy sculpt, and then the beard was layered up in green stuff, and I think I can't remember if they sculpted the arm with green stuff or Aves. It was one of the two.
Oh, the armored arm over here.
Yeah, shielded arm, and then just a bunch of fodder for the shoulder piece. And you know, you got to give them all the trophies you could find. It's like you just ransack your inventory, and every Marvel body thing, you destroy it and give the man his tribute, you know.
Yeah.
I wish they didn't cheap out when they did I like having a Maestro official one, but they cheaped out on it so much.
Yeah.
They didn't give us a new arm. They didn't give us boots or any of the armored look trophies. Nothing. We just got a necklace and armbands, head sculpt.
I know, that's so cheap, man.
You know.
We got quite a few comments.
Darth is that scout trooper won't be messing with Grogu looking like that.
Darth also says you do bomb work. Enough said.
Thank you.
Good
Cheers.
son,
Thank you.
Saturday live stream. Yes, sir. We're starting a new show for a customizer showcase. And click for this. Are you still doing live stream tomorrow? Yes, we will be live tomorrow night. Working on customs. I got to straighten out my desk here. I just shoved everything out of the way I was working on out of the way. Put the keyboard here. I need to get me a wireless keyboard. Make things a lot easier. Beautiful work. And
Thank you.
Hulk is the maestro. What Hulk is this maestro? I would assume he means Hulk.
That one was no. You know what? That was the that Wolverine 2-pack.
Oh, 80th anniversary. Yeah.
80th anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's got the Juggernaut boots.
Nice.
Yeah, from the shoes down is all Juggernaut.
That looks so good.
That's the actual Juggernaut, not the KO too.
No, dude. I never. I haven't yet worked with a knockoff.
Yeah, that was before the knockoffs started coming out. Because I remember it would have made life easier, but you took the extra mile there.
Oh yeah,
and it shows, man.
Thank they got the KO. It's on the 80th anniversary Hulk body style body.
Oh, okay.
It's good for salvage parts for boots and feet and stuff. I used to feed off this one for my Smart Hulk. Which I need to cast those. It makes things so much easier. And we got one more picture of the Weapon H. The last picture is your newest one. Do you want to go ahead and show it now, or?
Oh, the big boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a picture of it.
We got Batman versus Superman.
Doomsday.
That is a monster. I'm going to give you control. I'll give you solo layout to show the actual beast.
Look at that thing. Wow.
That is huge.
All right.
That's almost 15 inches tall.
Right. I was actually thinking, should I go ahead and like extend the legs and make them the full like 15-inch, and because I wanted them to be as like close to scale as possible. Right.
Yeah.
So this took me like 2 years to make. Let me just get them back in the screen there.
Wow. You can see the detail in that sculpt. I love the texture. How'd you pull off that texture?
It was primed with it was, I can't remember the spray, but it was one of those. It was an worn iron prime spray can, like for like patio furniture, right? But it's supposed to have this like aged iron texture in it, as I keep trying to say.
I know what you're talking about when you said that. It's like that thing is gorgeous, man.
But
and you know what? Though? You got to try to show the detail, like the battle damages he did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like, get him right in there. So he's got some scars in there, and let me just go ahead and get that head off. I put where's the camera here? Here we go. I'm so bad at this. Yeah. So I got a buddy of mine. I think it's Paul Customs. He kind of 3D printed the head for me. It didn't come exactly like this. I did sculpt over a lot of it, added the protrusions, the bones in the face, and gave him a thicker brow. Like if you ever look at the Paul Customs website there, you could see that it's been changed. It's been altered.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of it, it's just sculpting epoxy sculpt for the protrusions. You see his back. All right. And then I'm thinking, I keep telling Dom, I'm like, you know what? For this hand, we have to put the spike in there that killed Superman.
Yeah.
And then I was hoping maybe even, this is crazy, and if I do it, whatever. Make a clear head cast of the head so I can actually like run a light through the eyes.
Oh yeah.
Right. So that'll be another 2 years project right there.
Oh, have you seen those magnetically switched LEDs?
Yeah. I just saw those. Who was that? I can't remember who it was, but he was doing like as an Azrael Batman or something like that.
I saw that. I used one recently on a Lord Pumpkin custom where he's got the jack o' lantern head.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I remember, yeah.
I'm,
Dope.
wait, I'm waiting on a replacement head. The resin was mixed. I guess like the proportions wasn't mixed exactly right, and he's hooking me up with another head. The guy I got it from because it's still squishy. And I've had it for weeks. But yeah, that magnetic switch show is so cool. About just turn the light on. I was sitting there. When I sold that one, I actually gave the guy extra battery because I was playing with it so much. Like, he's gonna have a wore out battery by the time he gets it.
No kidding, eh? I gotta look into that. There's so many. I was like, you know what? Then definitely I would. There's so many figures I could do with like light up eyes now. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got some more stuff.
Let's see. We got some questions right quick before we move on. Oh, and Gary, no.
Hashtag the juggernaut.
On our 2,000 subscribers video, we did a giveaway for one of the KO Juggernauts, and
Steve actually, he was in on that one too.
Okay. I was, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool because when about between half an hour to an hour after we did the giveaway, people were still doing hashtag the Juggernaut.
So now it's a running joke. Every once in a while, somebody will sneak it in there. So.
Nice.
Oh, and
thank you, Nuff. No problem, brother.
Quintesson Syndicate now following Nuff Said.
Actually, you know what?
Appreciate it.
Nuff Said is actually in the Canadian Toy Syndicate too, so he's a member.
Okay.
Yeah.
Internet. Thank you, Nuff. Doomsday tight.
Thank you, Darth. 15 inch. Yeah. 14 and a half. Thanks, Alfonso.
And do you mind scaling him with a 1/12 figure? Have you got like something next to you?
Marvel Legend or something?
Okay,
Gary.
Hang on. We got.
Let me give you a solo light again.
This is like NECA Rambo. He's about 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's just put him like foot to foot there, so you know.
He's not even the size of his leg.
Yeah, no, dude. Like I said, I went to scale. Like he had to be a beast, right?
Well, he was big, right? He was big.
Yeah. I mean, he held Superman as a, and you know what? I gotta have to look through my phone to find the picture. Like you saw the practice shot I took a couple months back, where he's like, I literally have him in the hand, like
he's holding Superman in his hand.
Holding Superman in the hand. It was, you know, it was like before the paint and all that. I didn't even have like half the protrusions in there or nothing, but it was like, yeah, this is the scale. Oh,
we got Quintesson Syndicate here. He's the guy who started the Canadian Toy Syndicate.
Nice.
He's asking your opinion on the group. I'll
be honest, I haven't been in it that much recently. I'm kind of like sporadic in and out. So, I mean, I try to like catch it as much as I can. But you know my situation. I got the little one now, and you know, 2 seconds is a lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little one is running me ragged. So.
Well, after showcasing your work, we got a few questions to go through.
Sure.
How long have you been into customizing action figures?
How long? Oh God.
Yeah, it's hard to track back sometimes.
Okay, and this is going back this is how far back. My first inspiration to get into this was when, if you remember, Cal Customs was around.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's how far back I go. When he was like at his peak, I just started back then. So I would say 05.
Yeah, I would say that because I used to check his stuff out too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, that leads into Hulk Smash's next question.
Okay, so, what or whom inspired you to start customizing?
You know what? Again, I think it was Cal for was the one guy that was like, okay, yeah, because you know what, I was always into art, but I was never into finishing art. You know, it was like, you know, your attention sways and all that.
Okay.
And when I saw Cal's art, I was like, you know what, you know, I can do this. Anybody can do this. Let me try. And that's where it's all kind of started. That and when I think I got into, remember, what was it, Toy Fair magazine? They had a custom page.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Oh
saw
yeah.
an Ultimate Wolverine, and I was like, yeah, you know what, definitely, that's it too. But around the
Okay.
same time, so it was Cal kind of like put me onto it, and then when I read that, saw that Ultimate Wolverine out of, I think it was like the Series 3 Marvel Legends Wolverine, I was like, yeah, that's cool. Let me do that. You know, and
Yeah. So
just
you
took off
just
from
answered
there.
the second part of my question too. So
Yes.
that was a great answer.
Oh, sorry.
No. That's it. You just saved us all some work.
Well, that's one thing. Back what got me really into the 6-inch scale figures was figure realm. Like looking at everybody's work on there, looking at Jen's work, or looking at Raybot and
Yeah,
all the
Jen
pictures, all of
Stone.
them.
I seen Jen just recently started posting stuff again.
Oh,
Really?
cool.
Yeah, so he's got like what was it, like a blade I just saw, like a Wesley Snipes blade with like with the clear pants. I think it's like a hood, the Peter Parker pants legs. So he's got like the
Okay.
black
Yeah.
dress pants and all that.
You
It
know,
looks
you
really
know what?
cool.
He kind of got a lot of slack, that guy. You know, a lot of people were kind of hard on him. I noticed. It's like, you know what? I remember a couple of times, because again, he was one of the first two that when I started checking out customs online, I was like, you know what? He posted a lot of tutorials, which I like.
Once.
But you know what? Yeah. He posted tutorials all the time, and I mean, it was for everything. And one day I decided, you know what? I just had a question, because I had no idea about customizing. I you know what I mean? To me, I was lost. So I decided to ask him a question. Like, and I still even remember, it was because I liked the old Toy Biz Hulk line, but I wanted them to be bigger. And you remember the Smart Hulk? Again, Smart Hulk is like one of a Hulk fan's favorite characters. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know how they had the big upper body, but the legs were so short. So I asked him. I reached out and I said, "Is it hard to lengthen an action figure?" Because I had no idea how to do that. I didn't know what was involved. You know what? He replied. He gave me a good answer, and he was polite about it. You know, and he was like, "I hope I helped out." He goes, "Hey, you know what? Don't be afraid. Just do it. You know, if you're gonna do something, once you set your mind to it, just do it." And I was like, you know what? That was cool. You know what I mean? He didn't have to go out of his way to do that, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's anybody in the customizing world that hasn't seen at least one of his tutorials.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's one of the few back in the day that would actually post them. A lot of people were so hush about sharing how to do stuff, and
I know. Now it's
like
a whole
trade
different
secrets.
atmosphere. Yeah. Now
like,
you know what I've noticed. It's a whole different atmosphere. People are really chill about it now. Everybody's a lot of people help each other out, and of course you're gonna have the, you know, you're still gonna have the bad apples in the crowd, but whatever. I'm glad that the good are outnumbering the bad. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, the information's all out there. You just got to, like, you know, look, and people are, like you say, everyone's ready to help, and, you know, that's really.
I used to go to Jen's website all the time and go through all his different posts and look at different customs. And
yeah, I know. Him and
I still do.
Cal's
still
Customs.
do.
Yeah.
Cal's Customs was another one. I used to love checking his updates every week. You know. Okay, I'll move on to another one.
Shoot.
Pig Zero Daddy is like, I can testify how helpful that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the next question is, what other customizers do you look forward to seeing their work presently?
This Hulk Smash guy, for one. I keep hearing about all this. Oh yeah, I got this on the go. And I'd like to see some more of his work get done. Like
Yeah, I
I
like to
mean,
see more done too myself.
you lob it in like that, you're gonna get it just knocked the hell out of you, right? So
Yeah. But yeah, I know I got both of you guys who are always like, you working on anything or what? You know what I mean? But yeah, but you both know the situation.
Yeah,
I would be working a hell of a lot more on customs if I had space and the time, but you know how it is. But you know what though? I actually appreciate that because it's good to have somebody giving you a push from behind. Oh, look at all. Yeah, you know what, buddy? You got it coming next week. Don't worry about it. Oh, here, hey, fun. Take that. All right, Gary. Gary's getting in on it too. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Is there anybody else who you presently like to look at their work?
Oh, dude. I love.
I have an Instagram account, so he can see my stuff.
I'm always, I'm always following you. I like Symbiote Seeker.
Smash hard time. He won't set up an Instagram account.
Yeah,
I know. Fucking let's go. Let me you know what? Let me just pull out a couple of my faves right now because they're always up there. Symbiote Seeker always got some dope stuff. Who else is out there? Charlie Chop Shop. He's always got some really cool dope, dude. I can't even. What's he working on now? Like this moth. I can't say it. So anyway, I don't want to talk about his stuff in case he's trying to you're gonna have him on his show. He can talk about his stuff.
Hey, you know what? Everybody who's listening right now, this is NuffSaidCustoms showcase, not mine. All right, back up. All right.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I just love everybody's work. I just, I've been in it. I've seen everybody's stuff come and go, and I just like seeing. What I really love is when I see someone starting out and they escalate. When you say "Wow, look at that guy's work from a year ago."
Yeah.
But yeah,
you can see the progression and the work and they put in the stuff and really working to improve their art.
Yeah,
this is an art.
Yeah, it is.
If you don't enjoy it, why would you do it,
right? Yes, don't worry. I got something lined up for those shoes.
Well, lead up into the next question. What do you enjoy most about customizing?
You know what? It's everything about it. It's just relaxing. I like the challenge, and at the end of the day, it's like I sell most of my stuff anyway, and I know that somewhere somebody appreciates it, right? And yeah, dude, it's just mellow. It's you want to get so much going on in the world today and all that. You just want to get away. Boom.
Absolutely. It's kind of taken my place for reading comics. It used to be when I was younger, I'd read comics, and now it's customizing. I can lose myself in the customizing. It's my relaxing. I don't get enough time to customize like I want to, but when I do, it's just relaxing, and especially now Sundays, I can hang out with my buddies and customize while I'm chit chatting with them.
Yeah, maybe if you, I know with the little one, you got a lot of, you don't really have much spare time, but
but you know what, dude, she's 2 years old and she loves to do it too, right? She comes and pulls me out of my chair, and she has to climb on and fiddle around with the paintbrushes and all that. So it's it's
our weekly customizing sessions at tomorrow at the same time as tonight. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, if you're ever free on a Sunday at 9 o'clock, pop in, man. We just talk shop. Sure. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
Sounds good. Thanks for the invite. I will definitely check it out.
And it's good because Nuff Said is one of the guys that I actually get to hook up with, meet up with. Sorry, Quintus-on.
Yeah, right.
I get to meet up with, and
raising.
He whenever he needs a Yeah, I don't know. I kind of get roped into head painting and all that, you know. But I think he does that just to, you know, hey, what do you think of this? Hey,
Yeah.
you think of that?
That,
But
Dom, do you want me to paint your head for you?
experimenting with me, I've been making water slides for eyeballs, like pupils and irises, and these are coming out, working out great. Getting the right scale, the scale is just right. I've got some for they work out beautifully. It's like it takes a lot of work.
Yeah,
You paint your white. You paint your
yeah, no.
your whites, then you put your water slides in. Boom, you're done.
I think I'll need to get the bifocals before I start like looking into that. I'd be cross-eyed.
yeah.
Yep. You got it.
Oh, and tweezers. Teeny tiny tweezers.
Yeah.
Sharp tip.
Okay.
I could not do it with these meat hooks without them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of the tweezers, that leads up to the next question. What kind of tools and materials do you usually use when you're customizing with?
Depends on really the job. As far as sculpting materials, I don't know. I like to use the green stuff.
Perfect. That's a subsection of this question too. Is like what kind of sculpting material, paints, and
okay. Then you know what? Back to what was the first question? Sorry, man. I'm just
No.
You're on the right track. Just keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't put a lot of stock into like paintbrushes per se because I run through them. I'm so bad at cleaning my paintbrushes. I literally have to do an airbrush clean like once a month. That's probably a lot, but I don't do it that much either. And as far as these sculpting tools, whatever I can find, really, like I'll use a toothpick, a dental pick, sometimes a little screwdriver. It just whatever will get the job done.
Cool.
Quintesson's asking, where do you buy your materials? Because he's also a local too.
Oh, okay. What do you like? What are you looking for? Like sculpting material?
What about say like sculpting material and paint? What brands of
Yeah.
paints?
Paints. You know what? Michaels, because I recently started like mostly doing my airbrushing, so I would like get my stuff from Michaels, but they discontinued the Testors airbrush paint.
I know.
So that's where I'm like,
I love Testors. It's like kills me that it's been most of the line been just, killed.
But as others, the P3, Valeos, it's just again everything's whatever you can find that works best for whatever color. Sometimes even the cheap stuff, depending on what you're going to do with it. If you can, it dry brushes nice. So
yeah, I grabbed some cheap stuff for dry brushing.
It's perfect for dry brushing. Because you know what, you go through. If you're gonna waste the good stuff for dry brushing, you don't need it, right?
You don't need it. It's most of it ends up on a paper towel. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Quintesson was wondering where you find green stuff at.
Check eBay. Check eBay because I find they if you even go to I think Green Stuff World on eBay, they have a really good price point, because if you go into like any kind of hobby store, you're gonna pay like $14-15 for like 3-4 inches of green stuff, or 6 inches of green stuff, whatever. It's just so much more expensive if you go to a hobby store. So check out eBay. Even sometimes Amazon has it on sale.
Okay, and we got Alphonse. I love some. I have my glasses on. Love me some painters. Okay. And Quintesson, thanks, son. And next up, I think you got a question, Dom.
Okay, now you ready for some fun questions?
Yeah, sure. I'm kind of like frozen here, though, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite DC character and why? I think I know the answer.
You know the answer to this, and you know what?
Oh.
Because you asked. think I'm gonna have to. I was gonna say it before, but you know what? I think it's Batman for the simple fact that he dropped the Hulk like a bad habit. Shots fired.
Oh, shots fired. No.
Shots fired.
Okay.
Nah, you know what it is, dude. Batman all the way for me.
Yeah.
Batman all
Well,
the way for
I
me.
said, yeah, I know who it is, but your new fans don't know.
I
who it is.
know. You're
You've
right.
got fans now, buddy.
No, come on. Stay humble, King.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's what we're like on this channel, man.
That's cool.
Everybody supports. Oh, you know what?
Nice.
Peggy Daddy asked a question, but that's going to be later on. We're going to get to that one. Don't show them yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so why Batman? Tell me why.
I don't know. It's just, something that you grew up with. I started with the Adam West stuff, and then, from there you just kind of like grow with it. Not to mention that, we share the same birthday. So not that I say I am Batman, but truthfully.
Hey, there's already a
seen us in the same room together.
Oh, and Darce got a question for you. Do you prefer DC over Marvel?
I know the answer to this one.
You know the answer to that too. Because I don't read too many books anymore. So just for the sake of movies, yeah, DC. I'm sorry, but
hey, don't apologize, buddy.
No, I'm gonna justify. They just haven't been the same since Endgame.
Yeah. Yes, please stay. Remain humble. All of you are. Stay humble. Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what, Darth, man, buddy, I gotta say, we were talking about it last week. You're always on every week. You're always shooting questions. You're always, making comments, and we thank you for that, man. You're right up there with the team here, man.
We appreciate it. Appreciate you coming, hanging out with us we consider you hanging out with us every time. It's like when you're
exactly.
Comments.
Okay, next question. Ready for this one?
Yeah, shoot.
Same thing. Who's your favorite Marvel character and why?
Oh, then you know what? If anybody, it's gonna be Logan. Wolverine. He's just this little rock hard Canadian badass. Just.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you gonna hate on Wolverine?
You know what though?
Yeah.
For
Canadians got to stick together.
For being a Canadian character, though, I'm surprised at his popularity worldwide. Like, I mean, it blew up.
Oh, we lost him.
Just
I better hit the back button.
Let me tell him to click the link again.
Well, while you were doing that, is DC all the way, Alphonse. There he is.
Oh, okay.
I do that quite often. I hit the back button and I'll back me out of it.
No, it was just freezing. So I was like, I don't know. I had to reset it or something. I don't know. Sorry, so, where were we?
We're at with Wolverine being your favorite character. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. It's just like a gnarly.
He's just gnarly,
Yeah. He's very likable as a character. Okay, now. Yeah. Actually, it's the same question, but independent comics.
Oh man,
you have a favorite character?
I don't know because it's one of those like you just kind of throw that at you. You're like, oh my god, where do you go with that? Like,
because you got independents, you got a lot of companies.
There's so much, like no, there's whatever kind of like comes across your fancy. I have no real preference and nothing really pops to mind. When it comes to customizing, I do prefer to like try to do stuff that most people haven't heard of or seen or done. Like I think Bomb Queen was one of my customs that I did, and it's like, who the hell is Bomb Queen?
Yeah. Well, you got characters like that everybody likes, and they are still represented like Prime. You got Pitt. You got Spawn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's quite a few. What's a Savage Dragon? There's quite a few, but it's kind of hard.
See, I feel all those guys are like just become too mainstream, even though they're
independent. Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
got
like I'm thinking,
doing, like the customs. I was a big fan of the Ultraverse. That's why I got into doing the customs of those.
hmm
I know they'll never make custom figures of them, so
no, like Rune.
yep.
I think Rune was on. He's on the.
When I post my customs of Ultra, I'll make a Rune. It's like, well, he's on my list. I'm just waiting for the best parts, and I go because the wings are going to be the big thing for him. So
Yeah. And it's,
Okay, next question.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, and Dart's got, well, thanks, nice gentlemen to say, and thank you for noticing. It's an honor to watch you fools work on your art. Hashtag blessed.
That's some good shit. Yeah.
Okay. Next question for me is
actually I still there's still one more before that. It's,
okay, I got you.
Yeah. It's what's your favorite action figure line to collect?
I honestly I haven't collected anything in a while. It was really for me like just a Batman collection of whatever line was coming out for me. It was more so the character than the toy line itself, because I mean, unless Marvel or Hasbro really dropped a wave that you had to have that Build-A-Figure, and I think that last one for me was the hell's his name? Venom Pool.
Oh, that's a beautiful figure.
It is, right? And so that was the last line. I was like, okay, you know what?
Figures, why can't they all be like that?
Yeah.
All
exactly.
Right? But yeah, I think that was the last line I collected, like a full wave. But other than that, Batman figures.
I noticed you've been leaning towards the Mezco one at one point.
I did, but even those were like, that's a rabbit hole you don't want to fall down.
Trust me, I know.
Those are pricey.
It is very pricey.
Yet. They're a boutique style like action figure lines. They're going expensive.
Yeah, but you know what? I say, you know what? If you're gonna just get the one that you really have to love. Like if you have that character, if you're a Wolverine guy, get that Wolverine.
Well, look at the Punisher. There's two versions of the Punisher. Now, the problem with Mezco 1, and like you said, if it's a character that you have to have, you better get it when it first comes out, because if you have to pay secondary market, you're screwed. Some of the Mezco 1 figures are actually going for like $350. Yeah. They started out as like $80 to $100, and now you find if you want to buy them, you're going to be spending like $350. Like that's crazy, man.
Well, it's like when Darth's talking about like, would we buy a Mayfix Red Hood? He would. There's Mayfix figures I bought because I just like the character so much.
Yeah.
I recently got the Nightfall Batman with the John Paul Valley suit. That thing is beautiful. It is.
I think my last Mayfix was a Batman Begins, and it was like the best bail I could find it for the price point, because it wasn't.
That was a pretty good price for a while there, eh? It dropped in price, and now it went back up.
Oh, okay.
Well, Dragon Eyes, like the Venom Pool was the first bath I built myself. Actually searched for the whole wave and bought the parts to complete the bath. That Venom Pool just had to be built. Yeah,
he's a great figure. I still don't own 100%.
one. No? Been hiding an epic Gandalf beard this whole time. Actually, guys, I actually trimmed this down for the show. It was bigger. About an hour before the show, I was like, I better shake this up. I had a big Santa Claus beard. It's like it's
no.
Hey, you're up. Question.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Well, let's see. This is a hard question for myself, but which is your top 3 customs that you ever made?
Oh my God!
It is a hard question.
What? I came up with the question, and when I said it to Collector Express, he's like, "Oh, that's so hard." I'm like, "I know." But
I'm playing torture on Hulk Smash over here.
Hey, you know what, buddy? I'm getting you back for that little jab.
I mean, I guess it's really the ones that you can't part with, and right now that's Doomsday 1.
Yeah.
Um, he's not finished, but I'm giving him a repaint, and I guess that would be and it's only because it's such a figure that you couldn't really get up here. Is my armored Snyder cut Dark Side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and that one's, I'm still working on them. So that's number 2. Number 3, I guess, I don't know.
That's the hard
I
one.
don't have
That's
any.
the hard one.
It's always hard,
Yeah.
but yeah.
The number
I'll
1
get
usually
back
just
to you.
rolls off the tip of your tongue. It's the 3.
Yeah, because there's nothing I can think of off the top of my head that I'm like, yeah, you know what? That was the one no, it's hard. I can't think of number 3. Wow,
Well,
you
you know
stumped me.
why I put 3 down to make it try to make it a little easier. But
No, dude.
as long as you can name that one, like that, like I had a feeling you were gonna say that Doomsday.
Yeah.
So that was
Well, I mean, this one's got the purpose, like it's going to be a display piece because I've got the 3 Mezco, I've got the Trinity, right? So I'm like, okay, you know what? We're going to have a nice little display one day, put them up there, faced off against the Trinity, just like in BVS, it's going to look dope, right? Because that'll be my little man cave kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
well, Alfonso asked a question that, again, you and me, you remember what you went through a few months ago?
Me?
When you put all your stuff together to organize all your fodder and all that.
Oh, dude.
Alfonso's asking, how do you keep all your parts, paints organized? And it's funny because he showed me pictures of he got everything condensed down to only a few bins. Remember that when you had
yeah. It took like a week.
He spent a week doing all that.
You know what? It's one of the, you got to like stick on top of it. Like I kind of like group my figures all loose together kind of thing of like body type or character. Then as far as like the hands, arms, just like pair them up into little baggies and throw them in a big Ziploc or something, and then everything's in totes.
Yeah.
All right. As far as the bases go, you got to keep an inventory because like all the time, how many times you're like, oh man, this would be really dope if I could do this character. Let me run out and go get them. And it's like, wait a minute, I got like 10 of them at home already.
Yeah.
I've gone through my fodder boxes and stuff too before and finding stuff and like, okay, this thing's selling for a premium now. This is coming out.
Yeah.
One of those Jean Greys, the Jim Lee Jean Greys, that first one from Rocket Raccoon wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had several of those disassembled in baggies in my fodder bin. And she was selling for like $90 a piece. And I was like, well, these are going back together. Same with like old wrestling figures, like some of those like obscure characters that you got on clearance now sell for $100.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you got like miscellaneous, bag it all together. Just you got to keep organized with that stuff, or it's like you just become a toy hoarder.
Yeah.
Guilty. Dragon Eyes, I got plenty of Mayfix figures, but with all these orders dropping at once, if I can't find them cheaper somewhere else, I'll avoid searching the aftermarket for them. Yeah. Everything doesn't drop out one time anymore. It's just bam, bam, bam. Showsy stores usually got some good prices. 5K Toys, they usually are a little cheaper than other guys.
Okay.
Mayfix Psylocke, for example, ridiculous aftermarket price. I haven't checked I'll take your word on it. A lot of those old Mayfixes, they go crazy on the secondary market. Nico made it. Welcome, sir.
So
it's on the live stream, and we got one more. Here's a question we got. We kind of touched on it earlier.
Yeah.
What's currently on your workbench? What are you working on?
Jeez. I've got those 2. I've got another Wolverine on the go. An old school OG Rick Taylor from Splatterhouse in like he's gonna full out like 8-bit paint and everything, right?
Nice.
I mean, you saw I just finished Grodd. Just finished Grodd the other day or yesterday.
Looks great.
Thank you. And a brood Wolverine.
Ooh, that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sculpting up the head, all of that, and then I think that's about it. Ooh, what was it? Death Dealer for Zeta.
Oh,
Wait.
For Zeta Death Dealer. Yeah.
That'd be. Are you doing the horse and everything? And
I was debating on that, because I saw the McFarlane Dark Knight Returns Build-A-Figure horse.
Hey, I got something even better for you. They're releasing Roach from The Witcher.
Okay, yeah.
Gosh,
There you go.
It's going to be cheaper than buying a Build-A-Figure because
It
you
would
don't have
be.
to get all the other. You could just get the
Yeah.
horse on its own.
Yeah, that would work. That would work too.
It fits a 7-inch figure, so it's going to be a big horse.
Nice. Ooh, that would be very menacing.
Oh, and they got that 2-pack coming out now too with the Gunslinger Spawn on the horse too.
Oh, there you go.
There he is. Yeah, that'll work. That'll definitely work.
I was really disappointed when they did the Dark Knight Returns. The horse was a Build-A-Figure on the McFarlane figures. It's like I just want the horse. Give me the horse.
I
think that's why he did Roach.
It's like how many times have we cursed Todd's name? It's like
he does. We cuss him and we praise him in the next breath. It's like he does.
I know it's so bad.
Like,
it's so
why
horrible.
did you do that?
Well,
his scales all over the place, but he does do unique sculpts all the time.
Yeah, it's just sometimes needs some help. Like
Looks
like we were just getting into it the other day about Grundy.
Bright white face and blue hair.
Right.
Robo. I did like the other extra one. Did with the repaint the head to match the rest of the body, and I did the skin on the body.
I don't understand why the white face. I don't get it.
Yeah.
He's never put clown makeup on.
The 90s style head sculpt I put on this one.
Okay. Nice.
And he didn't paint the boots. The boots are supposed to be black, and he left them blue. It's like, come on, man. Let's see. I think next question is up for Hulk Smash.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a question I'm sure you get a lot of when you post pictures of your customs. Are you ready? Do you accept commissions?
I am going to start accepting commissions very shortly. I guess if you just want to follow me on Instagram at NuffSaidCustoms.
And your contact information is in the description below too. So
excellent. So just click on the link below, just DM me, and we can discuss what you want to get done within a reasonable time and all that, and go through all the details. But yeah, just DM me and we'll discuss.
Perfect. So this is the last question. Are you into any other types of art or hobbies besides action figure customizing?
I've recently taken up farming this summer.
Oh, cool.
You gotta grow your own food now,
Yeah.
Yeah, and just trying to do a lot of reading,
Yeah.
Well, that was the picture, the joke picture you sent him first. You were out in the garden.
Yeah.
You saw that, did you? I wasn't sure if that would have slid in there. I wasn't sure if you would.
I already had the title card fixed up with that picture. It's like you got the Mr. Rogers sweater on, and
yeah. And then I said, I think that picture was a joke. I said,
it's from the earth.
Hey, Darth says he's going to be hitting you up as soon as you open up for commissions.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, thanks, Darth. I would definitely get back to you as soon as I can on that, and we'll talk.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
That's all the questions we have.
Okay.
Darth wasn't into McFarlane at first, but he loves DC, and those DC figures I can afford are always available.
I'm gonna raise my hand on that and just say, yeah, I'm right there with him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, God damn it, Todd.
Oh, you know what? I actually came up with a new question to ask because you mentioned your favorite DC character was Batman and your favorite Marvel character was Wolverine. Who would win in a fight, Batman or Wolverine? Your opinion. This is your show right now. You tell us.
Dude, you know it's gonna be flack, right? Okay. Is there prep time?
Well,
Listen. Prep time. Prep time goes to the back always.
Batman gets 30 minutes of prep time.
30 minutes. Okay, well, you know, I'm pretty sure the man would do something. He'd whip up some kind of like wrist locks that like slap onto Wolverine's hand so he couldn't use his claws and then kick the hell out of him. But then I think eventually it'd just be a draw.
Oh, here's the plot, okay, for you. Bruce Wayne's doing some business in Canada. Okay? So he witnessed something going on, and obviously he's got his Batman gear, right?
Obviously.
So the American government warns the Canadian government that Batman may be in Canada, and they consider him a vigilante. So the Canadian government sends Wolverine to track this guy. So Batman really doesn't have much time to prep.
Okay.
Wolverine, they just send Wolverine out on the scent, and
this is your scenario.
This is the scenario.
This is hashtag just Trudeau must go, sending Wolverine. I'm gonna slide that one in there, bro. Yeah. Anyway, to send that. Obviously, it's not gonna go well for the Bat.
Okay.
I don't know.
True.
I don't know what to say to that. You're sending, you know, because what was it? I saw those fan combos versus where it was like Wolverine versus Batman, and Batman got killed, and Wonder Woman threw him into lava and all that. But yeah.
Oh yeah, the bath in the sun. Those were great.
Right.
Things are incredible.
Bat in the sun. That's it. But yeah.
You got to.
Oh, we lost Dom. Dom's down. What's that barcode? Why are you spending $14.99 on? What is that?
McFarlane makes 6.5-inch figures. Hasbro will definitely have to step up their game. That's
yeah. You know what? If honestly, if Todd can only get scale, the game's over.
Jay Hernandez cracked me up with that impersonation of Todd when he was talking about scale. And it's like, we got Lobo and Batman. We got them right here. Put them side by side. They're out of scale, but it's all about perspective. If you pull them back, they're like the same size. It's like it's all about perspective. They make a little bit tiny Batman.
That's a lot of work.
But he was doing a Todd voice, and it was like dead on. It's like
you actually sounded like him too, eh?
Yeah. It just cracked me up when he was doing that.
Yeah, you know. I mean, Mafex, you got to give it to Mafex just for the posability, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean,
well, Mafex and SH Figure Arts, their posability is crazy.
It's crazy. So yeah, but I mean, they're not all that great with scale anyway.
I'd be not since Warner Brothers basically gave the DC collectibles to Todd to take over. He could continue that line because they released those deceased figures of the Icons figures after Todd took over. The same molds and everything what they were going to do, but it got canceled. I would love to see them continue that and pick up with the icon, like the DC Essentials and the icons. The icons was the true 6-inch scale ones that we were doing.
Yeah.
I was picking those up because the females were perfectly scaled for like Legends.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I bought Harley.
Male figures were too small, but most of the time, but they start to get a little bigger before they canceled it. Like the Firestorm, he's a good sized figure. He fits in with Legends
Okay.
and DCUC.
Yeah.
If Toddy Mac
I
gets the
just
scale and articulation down, that would be a game over. Yeah, because his sculpts are really good. I just wish he'd go away from the diaper thing.
I would.
The little
I wish
soft
Todd would-
rubber piece.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're good in a pinch. Like at least you know what when you work with that and customize it, there's no rub.
Yeah.
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 You know what though?
There's one saving grace.
We've
It's a little
all
awkward,
said this.
but
You know, I know I've talked to you and Jared about this. You know what? McFarlane's figures are easy to take apart. They're
Mhm.
they're good. They're good for customizing, man. You know, it's
Oh, huge.
Yeah, man, it's just perfect. The legs pop off. You know what I mean? The heads, like everything. The torso.
I just wish he would do more image stuff. You know, like, Todd, give us a Wildcats.
Did you see the?
We got a
Spawn line
grifter,
that's
but we didn't get anything else. And
Did
I
you
wish
see-
they would put grift. If they do image, they could do gun. They
Yeah,
could put grifter back in release ones in the image line and do firearms.
yeah. He's doing the Spawn line. You know the two cops, the two human cops. I don't know their names. That's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
a
yeah.
two-pack.
From
That's
Spawn,
gonna be a 2-pack. And you remember those three characters: that King Spider, the Hell Spawn, or the Nightmare Spawn, and that what was it called? Oh, I forgot his name. But you
Omega?
remember those pictures? Yeah, and Omega's coming out. So did you see the size of the Omega Spawn? That thing's like a deluxe figure, eh?
Mm.
So those
It
are
should
all
be.
Yeah, he's like he's about the same price as Steppenwolf and Darkseid. He's like $50.
Oh, I like the Todd proving everybody wrong too. With they want to reuse the excuse of Mephisto cannot be a retail figure because he's the devil in Marvel. He's a devil. Actually, he's not the devil in Marvel. He's a demon that claims to be the devil sometimes, but Satan actually showed up in Ghost Rider, and Jesus ran him off. The first run of Ghost Rider, it was
Really?
but Mephisto is not the actual devil, so he's not called Satan or anything like that. We can't release that. People are in uproar if we release it retail. The main villain in the Black Adam is satanic, and he's got a pentagram engraved in his chest. And
the figure's being released.
It's like, okay, Todd just proved everybody wrong. He's doing a DC multiverse line. It's not a Spawn figure. It's not a Mortal Kombat figure. It's a DC multiverse figure, and it's got a pentagram carved into the chest of the figure, and he looks like the devil.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Mephisto looks like a red vampire. He don't look like Satan.
Nah, you know what? Like I said, people can say what they want. Well, look at like we were just saying from Ragnarok, that Surtur. He looks like a big fire demon, like the devil with horns. You know, so.
The shields are being big too, like for Hasbro. Like, that was just because he's in a movie character. Like they could do that. It's like, no, he in Norse mythology, he's the devil.
Exactly.
Nico Garcia is like, if Daddy Mac started to hear feedback, then the line would be more successful than Hasbro a little bit. That's like, he did have record sales supposedly last year.
He did.
He's, you know what though, he's built quite a fan base, eh?
Yeah,
and in record time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Mayfix has accessories too. It's like, it kills me that even Mayfix is getting affected by the stupid WB firearm ban.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
like that beautiful Return to Superman, the black suit figure was supposed to have big guns. If you remember the iconic scene when he's wearing that he's got a big gun belt. He's got those big guns.
Yeah.
Didn't get to have those, and those other like DC figures that didn't get to have guns. That they got around it with one of them. They did like a weapons pack like Todd did. Got sometimes I see Todd a DC figure and I consider he's for custom. And I see that diaper sculpt. Yeah, some of them are bad. Like some of them are very diapery looking. But some of them, the Lobo, it's probably like one of the better ones too. It's like it's a separate piece.
All right, Gary. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Oh yeah. Good night. Good night or good morning, sir. Because it's probably what 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. there.
6 hours ahead. Oh yeah.
Take care, Peggy Zero Daddy.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours. 4 o'clock in the morning there.
DC deceased figures fell under DC collectibles. The sizing icons fell short. Felt a little short till the end. Yeah, the first wave, but that DC icons Harley Quinn, probably the best Harley Quinn figure ever made. It is. They were doing double jointed when Marvel was like, "Well, we can't." Well, Hasbro was like, "We can't do double jointed elbows in female armor because they're too skinny." It's like Jarvis even brought that figure to their face. Is like, look, at San Diego Comic Con, this has double jointed elbows. You can do this. That's Old Man Logan. He's got new figures out. Spider something would be a good anti-venom. Oh yeah, those new Spawn. The Spawn line's really expanded. I forget the name of that figure. It looks like a symbiote, like a Spider-Man symbiote. I think it's different for Hasbro because they're under Disney in China. Well, I'm assuming that's about the Mephisto of things. Like the stuff that Disney puts out, it's I don't think it's really an issue anymore. With doing a character like Mephisto, heck, they did Damaru. Damaru is the eldest demon in Marvel Comics. He's
exactly.
Everyone that claims to be a demon is one of his spawn. The actual Lucifer is like the Damien Hellstorm. His father Lucifer is this one's son. So yeah, and they make how many figures of him so far? 3?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think so, yeah.
They did the STC set, which not a retail release. Then they released that same figure as a Build-A-Figure with a different paint job. Then they did this one. So they did 2 retail releases, 1 exclusive.
Yeah.
Of the most powerful elder Satan demon in Marvel Comics.
Yeah, it's it's a bunch of bulls. Honestly.
I'll do that one. Yeah, Hush Joker didn't come with his guns. Regeneration Suit didn't come with his energy guns. It sucks for DC Firearm Man. Yeah, it makes no sense. But you can have swords and satanic imagery, but you can't have guns.
Yeah.
The irony.
DC Icons, Harley Quinn, Nightwing, so the best figures of the line. Yep, I got both of those. Those are fantastic figures. And Alphonse, the Colossal Letdown. McFarlane Hush. I didn't get that one. That was during like the gun ban too.
So I guess we're done with the showcase.
Yeah, and thank you again for coming on and hang out with us and answering the questions for us. And you got to be our first guinea pig of our new showcase series.
Actually, you know what, man? This was a great turnout. We had a lot of the guys. Thank you for your comments, joining in with us. It was great, man.
No problem, guys. Thanks for having me. It was a great experience, and thank you all for listening and watching.
Yeah.
Let's do it again sometime.
Well,
and be sure to check out. Oh yeah, and be sure to check out Nuff Said on Instagram and see his contact information down below. And
yeah. Just if you're looking for a commission piece, just hit me up, DM me, follow. Enough said. See the links down there, as like Jared said, and
yeah, I think they moved it though. It's like sometimes it's down below on some desktop or some browsers, and sometimes when you hit the button, it puts it to the side. Or
well, okay,
Yeah,
if anyone
the expand button, it's there. I promise.
if anyone has an issue finding it, Collector Express will hook you up with the info in case you can't find it, and
Sector 2813. Great work, Enough Said.
Thank you very much.
And you got another follower. Awesome.
Thanks, brother Garth. I'll be talking to you soon, bro.
Well, guess we're ready to wrap up this one, and thank you again for coming on and hanging out with us. And next week we will be doing another one of the customizer spotlights with what is customizing.
Actually, he's been commenting like a wise ass all night. His name is Alfonso Mila, but he goes by Sinestro's Mite Customs. He'll be our guest next week, so you get ready for that one, buddy. And Steve, enough said. Thank you for doing this. And like I said, hopefully we've got you some more followers and maybe commissions to follow. So
we'll see. Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks a lot, guys.
We're working on making the customizer community a family.
Definitely.
That's our thing. Whenever somebody says the F word, family, that happens. So if you ever say family, I just said it.
You said it twice.
Family.
All right.
All right, man.
Again, thank you for coming.
Be sure to tune in. We still have a regular show tomorrow night with Whip It Sundays. And anytime you want to join in one of those, just let us know. It's every Sunday at 9:00, and we're going to try to make this a regular thing. Talking with other customizers and showcase everybody. This needs to be a community that support itself. It's
right on.
Okay.
All right, man.
Have a good one, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch y'all next time.
Yep.